God, which seminar or conference did he go to last week that he's come back with all these new ideas that he thinks we should follow? All right? So it's what is the flavor of the month? And now he thinks this will work, now he thinks that will work. And it doesn't, because the main people within the organization don't believe that to be true. Unless it's a very inspiring leader, then perhaps. But mostly, I think most of us are very normal people, and the best we can do for our organizations is to let the average Joe in the organization develop the vision and develop the change. Many of the young people working in our organizations today understand the change that is happening all around the world and in companies all around the world. They see why companies are failing. They know a lot more than we do. We can learn from them. It's the same in schools. The teacher never thinks that students can teach them anything. And where technology is concerned, the students can certainly teach the teachers a lot. So I think that is the same type of thinking that I feel is required. And then you will see the passion, you will see the drive, and then you will see the change.
Yeah. Max, the rostrum is yours if you want.
Yeah, sure. Not only that I get the rostrum, I also get a necktie. So thank you very much. I think Janara said something very nice about being a junior in an organization. And Kamran, of course, was talking about rethinking change. He forgot that we were rethinking leadership. And he was trying to get a change of clothes, I guess. But anyways, let's look at rethinking leadership. First of all, the good news is that there's a leader inside all of us. And that's the great news. We may have ignored that entity inside, but let's think about it. And I would like you to please help me in this. And I would want you to say, yes, the leader is inside me. Can you please do this for me? I also, like him, I don't want you to stand up on chairs, but I would certainly like you guys to stand up. Please stand up for me. Mera nakhra bardasht kar lein. And I want you to say, if you have the leader inside you, of course, to say, the leader is inside me.
The leader is inside me.
And I will respect him. And I will not ignore him. And I will let him drive me. Fantastic. And that's a promise? That's rethinking leadership 101. Please have a seat and welcome and congratulations to all of you. Give yourself a big hand, and if you don't, you're not recognizing and appreciating that leader inside you. Give yourself a great round of applause. That's the leader. Okay, I thought, going back to Janara said that when she was a junior in an organization, lucky for me, I was never junior in an organization. I was unemployed and unemployable all my life. Lucky for me. And I thought, now I have reached an age where I will never be junior in an organization, but then I got married. And to a wonderful, wonderful woman. And I realized that if I didn't rethink leadership, I will lose her. So we started to think and rethink. So leadership is about rethinking that we don't lose what is great. And we work and we compromise and we adjust. Now, when I say that we are leaders and we rethink leaders, the people who are important for you, please give them a rose. I'll do that first.
Oh.
Because talking is easy, doing is the difficult part. Rethinking leadership is to be able to do things. Also, since you are leaders now, are you? Some of you are at least. I want you to be passionate leaders. So let me hear if you are passionate leaders. Are you leaders now? Okay, you are great passionate leaders, and that's wonderful. So as leaders, what is it that you have to do? Be compassionate towards fellow human beings. Learn to say sorry. Learn to say forgive me. Learn to say I did this mistake. Learn to say I will not do this again. Learn to say please help me become a better human being. Learn to take people along. And most of all, before you want to change anybody else in the organization, look at yourself and see what is it that you need to do differently. And you'll be even greater leader. Thank you very much.
Short, sweet, crisp, energetic, inspiring. What else can I say for you, Max? You owe me dinner.
Sure.
Incidentally, there is also a distinguished panelist whose name has just been conveyed to me by Nutshell, Shakil Mapara, Director HR, Sanofi Aventis. Could you please take the stage? A big hand for Shakil Mapara. It does not mean I'm going to call you next. Aap tashrif rakhein. We'll give you time. The next speaker, I would invite him to come to the rostrum.
Right. Thank you.
Sir, please se pass. A big hand.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ونحمد ونصلي على رسوله الكريم. The honorable panelists, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, I prepared a multimedia presentation, but the time is tight. And so the organizer said, well, I could speak for a few minutes and then respond to the kind of inquisitive question that you have up in your own mind. Now, as you know, that the main topic for the panel discussion is rethinking leadership and the future of work. These are two components, right? In other words, we must understand what is the concept of rethinking leadership and how will the future of work look like. As one of the managing director of APCO very nicely pointed out, that this world is full of uncertainty and we have to live with it. So I'll start off with a small humor with you, that the future is always uncertain. It's uncertain for the government. They have come up with 3 years import and export policy. When you start reading, there is no import policy for the next 3 years, because they have said it is uncertain, we cannot do anything. So there's no concept of sensitivity analysis, forecasting, thinking, and so on. Time has come that in Pakistan, from the corporate culture, we educate these legislatures with those who are the prime minister, those who are the top people here, because they are not leading. They have to lead from the front, and we have to provide them with this basic message, rethinking. When the Prime Minister is not paying a single paisa as income tax, Finance Minister is not paying a single paisa as income tax, what kind of face they have to stand up here and ask people, pay your taxes? I must lead from the front. A gentleman, two husbands met. One asked the other, what is your problem? He said, sir, my big problem is that every time I sit with my wife, she is talking of the past husband. The past husband was beautiful and dutiful. He said, congratulations, you are safely placed. There's no problem. I got a much bigger problem than you, because every time I sit with my wife, she is always talking of the future husband. Now, uncertainty continues to prevail there. Now, I have very few minutes to talk, and so let me give you very quick few ideas in terms of this, and then go back, and then we'll have answer question. I'll maybe be able to give you as best as I can. What is rethinking leadership? I think since morning we are discussing leadership. And this term rethinking leadership has not been used till today, till now. Rethinking leadership requires, number one, strategic approach. Number two, at every level of organization. Number three, We have to work in a strategic way. And finally, the dimensions are, I must be creative and I must execute what I call an actionable strategy. That is rethinking leadership. So each one of us to have to comprehend this concept of leadership, thinking leadership. Then what is the future of work? You know, change. We are talking about change. Allama Iqbal said, "Sukoon mahal hai kudrat ke karkhane mein, aur sabat sirf taghayyur ko hai zamane." Change is the only constant thing. I think this morning there was an excellent presentation on transformation leadership. But the point that brother from Nokia must note is that transformation must be at the fastest speed. Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, Honorable Father of the Nation, said, work hard. Later came Dr. Mahathir, who said, work smart. And Bill Gates came, he said, work with speed. Speed is the most important thing. And the kind of changes that are taking place, Allama has said, कि आँख जो कुछ देखती है, लब पे आ सकता नहीं, और मैं भी हैरत हूँ ये दुनिया क्या से क्या हो जाए. Look at what is happening in the world. Look at internet, look at email, look at fax, look at what is going to happen in the future. Look at the BPO, the kind of revolution with India is leading the whole world, China is leading with the whole world. KPO, knowledge process outsourcing, is the future of the work. EPO, engineering process outsourcing, is the future of the work. The kind of work, you know, which we've got to visualize. There's a time that we should concentrate on these 2 points, that is rethinking leadership, and then look at the kind of changes that are taking place. In a population of 18.5 million, our performance on the export front is so dismal, we have yet to cross $18 billion. Look at these countries like Singapore, 4 million people, virtually 1/3 of Lahore, more than 250 billion. Look at Hong Kong, only 6 million people living there, $250 billion. We must learn what are the techniques, what is the mechanism, how are they leading their own country, what kind of transformation is really taking place, and etc. Pakistan is a great country. As Qaid said, it is full of resources. The challenge is for us to be able to translate. So if we are in the rethinking business and we address the future kind of work, irrespective of what Islamabad is actually doing, they have a great vision. Their vision is their own pocket. Their vision is to take money abroad. Their vision is plunder and loot. Their vision is what the Honorable Supreme Court is saying, for God's sake, make laws and bring the money back to the country, so that prosperity ushers in, so that poverty is actually abolished, so that self-employment and whatnot is actually created. So it's a changing world with the kind of thing that I've really talked to you. And leadership constituents are only 3. I don't have the time to dilate. The thinking process, afala tatafakkarun. Why don't you keep on thinking? That's something which is very important. That's what the HUBCO chief was actually talking this morning. Then feelings and interrelationships, and then outward behavior also. Then, of course, the rethinking leadership through HR. Our traditional approach to HR is only 3. Move in, which is recruitment, move around, continue to work, and move out after retirement or after somebody dies, and etc. Today's rethinking leadership has these challenges. The challenges are develop a great vision, great culture, great ethics, great values, great human capital, and whatnot. So I have some research study. I'll just wind up because they expect more questions to answer than etc. I tried to carry out some study. I presented some papers abroad. What are the brand values of companies, highest brand value in the world, and how they are correlated with HR? Our theme is HR. Coca-Cola used to be #1 with about $60 billion today is Google, $116 billion.